Look at these two people. If you asked 100 strangers on the street who the wealthier person is, 99 of them would point to the guy getting out of the brand new sports car. It's human nature. We are hardwired to process visual signals. We see a luxury logo, a shiny watch, or a premium car, and our brain immediately registers success, wealth, status. But here is the harsh financial reality that society doesn't want you to know. The guy in the designer suit? He's financing that car at 9% interest. He's renting the apartment he lives in. And he's drowning in credit card debt just to maintain the appearance of being rich. He is living paycheck to paycheck on a six-figure salary. Now, look at the guy in the faded gray hoodie and the 10-year-old car. He has no car payment. He buys his clothes for comfort, not for logos. And because he doesn't spend his money trying to impress people he doesn't even like, his investment portfolio quietly crossed the $1 million mark last month. He doesn't look rich. And that is exactly his superpower. Welcome to Assets Over Appearances. Today, we are going to explore the psychology of money and why looking poor is the smartest financial decision you will ever make. We live in a culture that is obsessed with the performance of wealth. Social media has created an environment where everyone is constantly broadcasting a highlight reel of their lives. But here is the fundamental problem. Society confuses spending money with having money. When you see someone driving a $100,000 car, you don't actually know that they have $100,000. The only thing you know for absolute certain is that they have $100,000 less than they used to, or they are $100,000 in debt. In the classic book, The Millionaire Next Door, researchers found that the vast majority of millionaires in America don't live in mega mansions or drive luxury imports. They live in middle-class neighborhoods. They drive used cars. Every time you upgrade your lifestyle to signal wealth to the outside world, you are stealing from your future self. It's called lifestyle inflation. You get a raise, so you buy a better car. You get a bonus, so you move to a more expensive apartment. The money comes in, and it immediately goes out the door to pay for the costume of success. You are buying appearances, but you are sacrificing your assets. This brings us to the core concept of stealth wealth. When you choose to look average, when you blend in and keep your net worth completely invisible, you unlock a level of freedom and protection that flashy people will never understand. Let's break down why looking poor, or at least looking neutral, is a massive advantage. Number 1, you eliminate the money filter in your relationships. When you flash your wealth, you attract people who are attracted to wealth. You never quite know if someone likes you for who you are or for the lifestyle you can provide. When you look like an average person, the people who stick around are there for you. You don't get hit up for awkward loans by distant relatives, and nobody expects you to pick up the tab for a dinner party of 10 just because you can afford it. Number 2, you become invisible to predators. Flashy wealth puts a giant target on your back. It attracts aggressive salespeople who will try to upsell you on everything. It attracts scammers, and in extreme cases, it attracts frivolous lawsuits. Lawyers working on contingency look for deep pockets. If you look like a guy working a standard 9-to-5 living in a modest home, you are not a target. Money that people can see gets targeted. Money that people can't see gets to grow. Number 3, unbreakable mental peace. When your identity is tied to your expensive watch or your luxury car, you live in constant anxiety. You worry about a scratch on the door. You worry about someone stealing your bag. You worry about keeping up the facade. But when you practice stealth wealth, you have nothing to prove. You sleep incredibly well at night, knowing that if the economy crashes tomorrow, your life won't change because your foundation is built on solid rock, not a house of cards. So, how do you actually apply this? It doesn't mean you have to live a miserable life or deprive yourself of everything. It simply means you shift your priorities. Rule number 1, invest first, spend what is left. Make your money work in the shadows. Buy index funds, real estate, or build a business. Let your wealth compound quietly in the background. Rule number 2, buy things for their utility, not their logo. If you enjoy a comfortable car, buy it for the comfort, but hold on to it for a decade. Buy high-quality clothes without massive branding plastered across the chest. Enjoy your life privately. You can take beautiful vacations and eat amazing food without needing to broadcast it to 500 acquaintances on the internet. Rule number 3. Decouple your self-worth from your net worth. The ultimate flex isn't driving a Ferrari. The ultimate flex is being able to buy the Ferrari in cash and choosing not to, because your financial independence is infinitely more valuable to you than the opinions of strangers at a stoplight. Looking rich is a performance. It's exhausting, it's expensive, and it rarely leads to actual financial independence. Being wealthy, on the other hand, is quiet. It doesn't need an audience. It doesn't require validation. It just sits there, quietly paying you dividends, giving you the ultimate luxury in life, options and time. The next time you feel the pressure to upgrade your life just to look the part, remember, the most powerful thing you can be in a world obsessed with appearances is invisible. If this video changed the way you think about money, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We are building a community of people who value true wealth over fake status. Leave a comment below and tell me, what is one thing you refuse to spend money on, even if you can afford it? Remember, always choose assets over appearances. I'll see you in the next video.